All right, as you can see on here, this was ordered from Home Depot. You can see an express shipping charge at the bottom. I think it was $8.99. It's well worth it if you don't have a truck or anything else, and you got bigger objects like trash cans or whatever coming in, for the convenience and all that. So just keep that in mind, and we'll get back. All right, here's the first hint of what I've got going on. You see the step over here to here, which it has to go this way and then to the bathroom. But what do I got going on? Ta-da! Alright, what do I got going on, people? Well, it's a 32-gallon fruit trash can. It's on wheels. There's 6 wheels on the bottom. I have completely filled this thing up. I had to kind of do a new video because nothing was turning out right, but this is only about half full. This still rolls fine on the carpet and over the bumps. So basically the idea, drain these suckers out, you put the pond pump in there, and then what we do is we simply can take the water from there and then drain them into the tanks. Of course, y'all seen the videos before. You know that this hose normally goes over there to that drain when I drain the pond or the tanks out. Now, one thing I've done, I bought this clamp. Cool clamp, really cool clamp. Just don't work worth crap at all. Unfortunately, originally, I should have set up the, come on, Scott. I should have originally set up, the shot, and originally what I wanted to do, to keep that from coming out, was, clamp that down in some way, shape, or form. It just don't work for my purposes. So the other use I found for it is when I'm filling up the tanks, it's laid on top as a weight. So eventually I'll find another clamp to give a shot. But that's going to make my life a whole lot easier, because originally, I think you can see those copper lines, I was going to run a water spigot down and have the guy, I was going to do it for about 200, 250, and then put a tap in there and fill this up. Well, I know I can fill this up at least a little more than halfway. It's just fine. About 3/4 I can still haul it. Now I'm still going to probably have to bring a few extra buckets in here and there. I did get this new tank set up. I don't know if y'all saw it last time. Nothing in it yet. Some snails. And look at the snail population. Boy, that's exploded. What's that mean? Told y'all a million times what that means. I'm overfeeding the darn things. Hey, there goes a shrimp. Still got one left in there. Been transferring them to the 10-gallon. Huh, look at him go. Yeah, I'm starting to overpopulate on some of these guys. I'm going to have to do a big discount here soon and have y'all buy some of these. Come on, somebody. The reds, they're doing okay. Some are, some aren't. The males are doing really well. The females not so much. These guys are doing really well. Just can't get nobody to buy them. Oogly moogly, and look at all the fry in there. So I'll have something going in here soon. But anyway, this thing is going to be a game changer for me. I'm going to attach a video at the end though. One thing I have learned, somehow, with the coarseness of this pond pump, see how coarse that is? I think what happens, or the intake tube there, is fry, when I'm draining the tanks, fry probably gets stuck in there. So, as you're going to see in the next video, the thing I'm most concerned about is an inadvertent transfer of any fish to any other tank. It's certainly not what I want. I don't know, do they even sell pantyhose anymore? So I need to get something finer to put over top of there. Because you'll see in the next video, I actually had some fry after a day of putting the pond pump in there and emptying most of that out. Fry up here and there, you'll see. So anyway, that's the biggest update. And we'll just keep soldiering on. Meanwhile, look at that shrimp go. Gonna capture him out there. Put him in that other 10 gallon. I'm trying to get a colony of the freaking shrimp going. Look at all my moss. It's all dying off in this tank. But yet, these tanks are freaking, you know, mountains of moss. This one is dying off, but this one's fine. I don't get it, people. Alright, well, I'm out of here, and that's the latest updates minus the useless $6 clamp there. Later. Well, I was getting ready to fill this back up for tomorrow's water changes. I'm going to try to be more consistent. That's a bucket for this aquarium. And amazingly, just like I kind of mentioned the other night about using that pond pump, I found 3 babies in there. There's one of them. There's another. So I rescued them. I know there's 3 in here. Wow. So I've got to be real careful about cross-contamination on tanks. From now on, I gotta be a lot more careful. So anyway, they're gonna live their little lives in here until they grow up and I can figure out what they are. And I will put them back in their appropriate tanks, or they'll go up in the cold tank and breathe their lives out there with other fish. But using a pond pump, man, it's just, I don't know, I guess they get kind of caught up in the, yeah, I'm going to have to be real careful in the future. You know, they must get caught up in the sponge, the little fine filters. And keep in mind, I'd already drained the other tanks and then put the pond pump in here and filled all the other tanks up. Oh, that scares me. It really scares me. Alright. I'll have to come up with another plan. Alright, just something to add to it. I don't get it. Alright.